Awesome. How's it going, everyone? Just, you guys see the link that I put in the chat? If you look at the chat and there's a link there, it's actually to this awesome guide on how to set your goal for 2021 and kind of walking you through the steps. I'm going to put it in I have this streaming to the Facebook group now. So I'm going to post it here too in the comments. Okay. And kind of walking you through the steps. I'm going to put it in the. Okay. All right. Sorry. Just want to make sure I threw it in there. All right. Awesome. How's it going? I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas. I hope everyone is safe and happy and healthy and ready for the new year. I know we definitely are. We all had COVID and it sucked, but we're doing okay. You know, we're very fortunate that nothing was too bad. I mean, we had a few not so great days, but we're good. So we are definitely ready for 2021. I'm sure everyone on here is as well. So I just wanted to kind of go over a few things regarding Green Compass real quick. And that the Boost Metabolism that they launched, that's the new Boost tincture. Remember, it doesn't have CBD in it. It's a terpene booster, and it's meant to help with increasing your energy levels and decreasing your appetite, so to speak. I know so far a lot of people are really loving it. I can say that the flavor is really good, that's for sure. And in the very first day that they launched, they sold like 1,500 of them. I mean, it's just crazy how much they sold that very first day. So just imagine like 5 years from now when this company's huge and they launch a product, it's going to be like, I don't see the link you posted. Sorry. Can you guys see the link I posted in the chat at all? Someone said they can't. I put it in the chat.
No, this is Rob. I don't see the link either.
No?
No, you mentioned it, but there's no link.
Okay, I put it in the Facebook group too. How about now? Does everyone see it? No? Yeah? It came up. Yes. All right, sorry. So yeah, that is right there, as I mentioned right before I started. Basically this awesome way to plan your 2021. And I'm going to kind of go over that a little bit here in a minute, but just wanted to get some of the boring Green Compass stuff out of the way. Also, don't forget the Dash for Cash that lasts few days to lock in. If you get a few new business partners, you can get those extra bonuses. And I don't know if you guys have your tickets yet for the Big Play, which is their virtual conference that they're having. It's like their big annual conference. Last year it was in Vegas. I swear that's where coronavirus started, because when everyone came back, like everyone got super sick. But that's their big conference. That's on January 23rd. And if you have your ticket before the end of the year, you get like the free stuff, like the hat, and you're in the drawings and all these sorts of things. So just wanted to throw that out there. You can still get it in January. You just won't be a part of those, cool things. So just wanted to throw that out there. And I kind of wanted to shout a few people out on here because I love how, so Jessica Levand is a friend of mine, and she's been with this company for a while now, but I just kind of love her heart and how she really likes to give back. I just think it's so cool. Like she frequently uses part of her Green Compass money that she makes, takes a percentage and finds a way to donate it. And I know a few people like to do that. And I think that's really a cool way to think about this business too. Like this is a way for you to help others that way. So, I really I don't know. I always find that inspiring when people do that. Team Jackson, oh my gosh, they're all over social media, and I love seeing how much fun they're having. They are having a blast with all their lives and all their social media and just absolutely killing it. And Jessica Carey, she just started not too long ago. I don't know if she's on here. I can't see everyone, but I just love that she's diving in and going for it, messaging people, getting interest. That's how it starts. So Jessica, way to go. Your journey is just beginning. All right, so what I really wanted to talk about tonight and really get you kind of focused for 2021, right? 2020 has been crappy. We all know this, the virus, all this stuff. It's just totally thrown everything for a loop. And still, Green Compass continued to have their best month after month. I know a lot of people that have been in this company since January. I mean, same thing with all of our businesses, which is pretty amazing during a pandemic. So really shows how awesome this company is and what we're doing in this industry. So come 2021, to me, this is time for me, like right now, these next few days, time for me, and I think for all of you to really start to think about what it is that you want out of this business, what it is that you want out of life, and really dig deep from a family perspective, a personal perspective, all of that, because it can be accomplished, but a lot of times I feel like most of us are like in a hamster wheel, right? We're just kind of like running around on our day to day. And if you don't really have goals to go for, I think there's a quote, like, if you don't have goals to go for, you're just running up and down the field without scoring, right? You're just running around. You don't really have anything to strive for. And goals are great. That's what basically, the results that you want to achieve is the goal. And you need some sort of a system. Systems are the process that's going to lead to those results, and systems are going to help you achieve those results to get you those goals. So every coach, for instance, has a goal. They want to win the championship, and it's that system that's going to help keep them on track, their team on track to get them to that championship, so to speak. And for this, it's really kind of all about that commitment to the system. It's the commitment to the process. And that's really what's going to determine your progress, right? So if you're committed to it and you stick with it, you're going to have progress. You got to have the plan. You got to stick with it, because times are going to be tough. Times are going to be great. And it's just your stickability basically on how you can, really be successful. And it's about small changes. It's about small changes consistently. So if you think about like an ice cube, like you're in a house or you're somewhere and you have this ice cube and it's 25 degrees and it goes to 26 degrees and it's still an ice cube, and 27, it's 28, it's 29, 30, 31, still nothing is happening. And 32, all of a sudden this huge change is unlocked. But that happened over those gradual changes that were happening. That's just a dumb analogy that I read. But I really thought like, well, yeah, it's true. It was about those little changes in the temperature that created this big change for that ice cube, whatever. So you kind of get the point that I'm talking about. So I really want you guys to think about your day-to-day, basically, and really know how important each day is. So I have something cool that I wanted to share real quick. I'm going to share my screen. All right. All right. Bear with me. This is better than the ice cube, I promise. Maybe a little bit, just a little bit. But all right. So here's this picture, right? You see this person. They have chosen, for whatever reason, they were leaving their house and they decided to choose this pink umbrella when they were walking out of their house. Seems pretty minuscule, right? Nothing, not a big deal at all. I don't know if you know what's cool about this picture is that you can actually see, if you zoom in, you can actually get to that pink umbrella from this shot of Hong Kong, right? So think about this, right? This is your life. This is how you are envisioning your biggest goals. What is it, right? What is the goal that you ultimately want out of life? Is it that you want financial freedom, time freedom, your business to be multi-million-dollar business, or whatever it is? This is your big goal. All right. So here we are. Stand way back, decide what you want from your life, and where do you want it to end up? All right. I'm reading from there. I know that. Just so you know. So really think about this. Really think about this right now. Where is it that you want to end up in life? All right. And then if you zoom in a little closer, figure out what it is or where you need to be in 5 years just to feel like you're on pace for that someday vision. We have that someday vision. I'm going to have this yacht, right? Or whatever it is. So in 5 years, where do I need to be? Okay, it's with me. And then based on that 5-year vision, what do you need to do in this 1 year? What do you need to do in 2021 to get you to your 5-year vision, to get you to your someday vision, right? To get you where you want to be. Where do you need to end 2021? So now let's break that into quarters. Now we're zooming in a little closer. So break that into quarters. Where do you need to end each of the 4 quarters in order to hit your 1-year goal? So now each quarter you need to hit a specific milestone to keep you on pace to hit your 1-year goal, to get you to your 5-year goal, to get you to that amazing vision that you have for your life. All right. So now when you're looking at that first quarter, right, January through the end of March, what needs to be accomplished, in each of those months in order to hit that quarter goal? All right. So really think about it. Really start to bring it down. So now we're zooming in and we're talking about January. This is just in a few days, guys, where 2021 is going to start. And this could be the first day that you start yourself on this journey to get you to that someday vision, that ultimate vision that you've always dreamt of, right? So what needs to happen in each week of January to hit that goal in January, right? So now we're breaking January down into each week. So, all right, what do I need to do that first week of January to get my January goal, to get my quarter goal, my 1-year goal, my 5-year goal, my ultimate goal, right? So now let's plan that week. You now know what has to happen in that week and what needs to happen each day of that week. So we're in, and we're basically at the picture right here where we've zoomed all the way into the 1 day. You don't need to run around on the hamster wheel. You don't have to just be in this cycle. You can break out of it. We all can. I hope we all do. But really, really break your ultimate vision down to where you need to be in 5 years to get there, where you need to be at the end of 2021 to keep you on track for your 5-year goal, and then what you need to do each quarter, each month, each week, each day. Each day matters, guys. Every single day matters. January 1st, it matters. Choosing that pink umbrella, it mattered, right? Like, really think about that. I thought this was just so cool when you really start to think about your own life and how you want to get to whatever your dream is, whatever it is. And Green Compass can definitely help get you there. But really think about what you need to do each day. And when you break it down like that, I think it brings a lot of clarity on how important each day is. So I really wanted to share that with you guys. And you know what, here, I'll stop sharing this real quick. So, okay. So this right here, what I have that link for that you guys can print out, basically, I'm not gonna go through all the pages, but you can kind of see, it is gonna help you break all of this down for 2021. So I know I can say all those things and it's really hard to grasp onto all of it and really how do I plan all that? Well, that's what this is. If you really take the time, 30, 45 minutes, an hour, however long it takes you to really go through this, you're going to know what you need to do each day in order to, did the link for that come via email? I can send it. So I put it in the Facebook group. If you click on the link, does anything come up? I downloaded it. I can also share it. I saw James said that. Basically, it talks about your goal and kind of walking you through thinking about your goal and what it means to you and different priorities you have and what you need to accomplish each quarter, and then what you need to accomplish each month, each week of that month, And really, if you set that mindset to where you're just making these little changes, or these little efforts each day, you're going to get there, and you're not going to be stuck on that hamster wheel, and you're going to break through it. So I hope the pink umbrella was better than the ice cube. I thought it was pretty cool, and I really wanted to share it with you guys because when I read it, I was just kind of blown away by it. It seems simple, but I just thought it was cool. So that's basically what I really wanted to share with you, was that you have access to this. This isn't something that a lot of people have access to. So it's just specific for this team right now. And this is part of Jim Larson's training. If you don't know him, he has the Focus Initiative podcast. He's an awesome a network marketer. He's an amazing business coach. He knows exactly what he's doing with all of this. He's had a lot of success in network marketing and coaching people. So this is definitely worth printing, and just take the time. If you want to take the time tonight, right after this meeting, while you're already in the mindset, I highly advise you do that before the beginning of the year. That way, come January 1st, you can just hit the ground running. You can just go, and you're going to have that roadmap for the rest of the year to get you where you want to be. So this was kind of a shorter meeting that I had planned. I know it's the holidays. I know it's hard at this time, but I really appreciate you guys jumping on here. Does anyone have any questions for me? It could be anything, actually. That's what these are for. I was actually planning and hoping that this was going to be shorter, so that way, if anyone does have questions about anything, or wants to talk about anything, like I'm just happy to help. I want everyone on here to have just the most success and just freaking kill it and achieve everything that they ever wanted.
Hey, Devin, it's Robert.
Cheesy, but it's the truth.
Hey, quick question.
Yeah.
Have you had somebody, or at least my wife can be a big skeptic, but had pulled up an article seeing where CBD can, let's say, what was it? Might do damage to the liver. But when I read the article, it was more diving in. It depended on how that hemp was grown, as far as the chemicals, how the CBD was extracted from the plant. Has anybody ever brought that up or mentioned things like that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. So if you actually look at that article, the doses that they are using are insanely high, like 10, 20 times higher than what we use. I mean, it'd be like, hey, if you eat this whole bottle of Tylenol, what would that do, right? Like it's like
right.
Literally the same thing. Like Tylenol does that to your liver. No one even thinks about that because no one's taking that ridiculous of a dose. Like that's where they found those issues were at incredibly high doses, and it really had to do with the process. You're right, of how it was. The CBD was basically extracted. And all these things. So yeah, and you know what? That's what I love about this. Like this is our opportunity to educate people, because most people, they just read the headline, right? There's like a YouTube. When I hated about Green Compass before, they had their own YouTube like channel. Or the videos, they were all on YouTube, and you'd send someone to it and they'd check out the Green Compass video, and then the next video that would pop up would be like, is Green Compass a scam? People won't even like watch the video, right? They'll just see is green, because if you actually watch the video, they're like, no, it's actually a legit business and it's awesome. But they just read the title. So, but that's where we come in, right? That's what's cool about this is just educating people. So yeah, all the time, for sure. So that was a good question. Okay. I'm sure a lot of people have come across that. So that was a good question.
Thanks.
Yeah. Does anyone else have any questions they've been wanting, business, product wise, anything? Happy to help.
I have a question, Devin. This is Ryan. Hey guys. So I feel like when I invite people to the product page on Facebook, I don't feel like there's, maybe I'm missing something, but let's say somebody's like, oh, I'm really interested in what you have, and I invite them to that product page, but then I don't feel like there's any sort of organization of how I can actually tag them in some Am I missing something, or do you know if they're open to like suggestions on how we could fix that?
So I think if you're on there to the right, there's a categories button. So there's like a,
Yeah, I've looked at
did they,
that.
I haven't really dove into it. So I usually, this is what I do. I'm
Yes,
not,
tell me.
you know, this is
Yeah,
just what, this is
sure.
just what I do. But when I'm talking to somebody, I figure out what it is that they're most interested in. As just instead of like just like CBD in general. If I know this is going to be a product person and not a business person,
Yes,
but
yes,
I've figured out their pain point that they've been talking about their knee pain or back pain,
yes,
I will make
perfect.
sure that I find the exact thing I want to post them in. Post, like whether it's the guy on there who has played golf and he's used it for his back, and I'm talking to an older gentleman, or
Mhm.
it's a mom who has used it with their kids and it's helped them with sleep. I'll find that first, and then I'll be like, hey, I happen to find this, this testimonial really made me think of you. I'd love to share it with you. Do you mind if I invite you to this page?
And are you just searching in that page for sleep or knee pain?
So yes,
That's
I go
where
to the,
that's where I feel like it's not super
yeah,
straightforward.
right. So I go to the top, and in the search, I just type in sleep,
Okay.
or I type in
And
stress, or whatever it is.
okay. Okay.
So I
Thank you. That's helpful. I've seen other pages where, when you're on the Team Limitless page, you have a units portion.
right.
I've,
Yes.
I've seen other pages that literally have a unit for each product, if you will.
Yeah.
And it has the science behind it, the testimonials, before and afters, like all in that
Right. Yeah. I think that's
unit.
actually a great idea. I'll bring that up to
Yeah,
them because I don't run that page. It's a corporate run thing.
I figured. Yeah.
And it's but that's a phenomenal idea. I love that. And I think they
Okay.
should make
Yeah,
a unit section over there. They should make it a social learning group to do that.
totally.
That makes a lot of sense.
Because if we're talking about duplication and ease, then that's part of that, right? Instead of us
Right.
going, okay, let me search this, let me find out what you need, let me search for it. Although it's like, oh, you're worried about sleep. Well, here's the unit. And then
Right.
they get to do a little self-study, and then we get to be sort of the sounding board for more questions. But we talk about duplication and we want it to be, easy, but it's not super easy on that page.
Yeah, I agree. I
Cool.
agree.
Thank you
I
so much.
know I have seen all of the testimonials get put in there. So like in my mind, like I can picture a lot of them. So when somebody
Yeah,
says something for me, I'm just like, oh, okay, that makes me think of this. Let me see if I can
gotcha.
find it. But yeah, you're right. When you're just starting and then you're looking in there, I mean, you can't go in there and just like know all of them. So that would make it a lot
Yeah.
easier.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
from a
I'm gonna
beginner's
bring that up to
mindset.
him. I think that's a really good idea.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course. Yeah, absolutely. Anyone else have any like burning questions or things they've been thinking about or issues they've had, or I mean, just let me know. Now's the time. I'm just kidding. Actually, you guys can message me anytime. Just so you know, let me see if anyone. To the Facebook group now. Let me see if anyone put any in the comments in here. Well, okay, I don't see anything. Okay, well, guys, I hope you guys are ready for 2021. So that's what's cool about this. Like, Ryan, you mentioned these great suggestions. So this company is so new, right? So 5 years from now, they're not going to have all these things. And wouldn't you rather? I mean, I know it's kind of sometimes a little bit more of a pain right now, but I'll tell you that I would much rather be part of a company before they've all these things have kind of figured out, because then I know I'm in early, right? So
100%.
right.
100%.
So that's what's kind of cool about it. And this company hasn't even really like hit its full stride yet. Like they've still like figured out a lot of things. The industry is still, really just getting tapped into as far as CBD, the legality. And as more and more people start to know, everything is just going to snowball even more. So I hope you guys buckle up. It's good. 2021 is going to be amazing for everyone in this company. I'm super excited for everyone on this team. Come, I think either on Sunday or Monday, I have something really amazing that I've been working on for months to launch. So I will update everyone on that. It'll probably come on Sunday. So just keep your eyes peeled. If you happen to get an email from Team Limitless, I'll post about it. It'll basically be a sign in to like the back office for the website. And that's going to have all the training, because my problem is not everyone's on Facebook. So this is my issue with everything. They have everything on Facebook, and I have so many people that join or are part of this, and they're just like, I have to create a profile, and that's a problem. So that's why I've built this thing into a website to where everyone can have access to it. It can be easy. As far as I have trainings from a bunch of different people, more than what's in the unit section. And then for people that want to start fast, I have a fast start pilot program that I've launched. We'll be launching to make it very easy for people to jump in. All right, this is the people that I look forward to message. This is what I message. This is the process. This is how it goes. So as your business starts to grow, it's going to make things a lot easier for you. So I'm really excited about it. I know it's something that's going to help a ton of people and really help everyone's business on here. So definitely make sure you print this out and you really focus on your goals for 2021 and what that's going to do for you, for your life. And let's freaking get it. It's going to be an amazing year. Oh, and one last thing. Is everyone still on here? Yes, people are still on here. Sorry. So I am at a point now, like I've taken some time to really focus on basically the team and the website, all these things where I kind of didn't focus as much on my like personal business. And that's the key. You got to always stay focused on your own business. And I had a lot of success with this company because I took massive action. So what does that mean? Like every single day, I found a way to work this business in, whether it was reaching out to people, following up with people, being consistent on social media, whatever it is. And I'm asking everyone on here to take 6 months of massive action with me, with this company. And I promise you, if you do, and I'm going to try to hold everyone accountable. I know personally, I am going to be reaching out to at least 10 people a day. And I'm going to stay consistent with this for that first 6 months. And that's basically what I told myself when I started. And my business just blew up because I decided to take massive action and go for it. So I really hope you guys are on board with me. Because I'm ready to make this year just freaking insane and just blow this whole business out of the water. And we just like take over Green Compass. Like that's what I'm all about right now. And I'm naturally a competitive person. So I'm sorry, but I want Team Limitless at the top of this whole thing. And I'm ready to do all this stuff with you guys. So let's get it. I'm pumped. I hope you guys have an awesome new year, and we're gonna be talking soon. So, all right, guys, well, have a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.